Our sign language interpreter is Lensa Ndigo, and remember, we'd love to hear from you. You can send us your comments and feedback on our social media pages, that is KBC Channel 1, on our Instagram page, Facebook, and also on Twitter. Now, the Supreme Court has dismissed an appeal lodged by Justice Said Chitembwe, challenging the findings of a tribunal that recommended his removal from office. A 5-judge bench consisting of Justice Mohamed Ibrahim, Smokin Wanjala, Isaac Lenaola, Njoki Ndungu, and William Ouko have upheld both the tribunal and JCSC committee verdict on Justice Chitembwe's dismissal from service. Subsequently, the Judicial Service Commission has recommended to the President the removal from office of Justice Chitembwe as a High Court judge.
Things fall on the legal journey of embattled Judge Said Chitembwe as a judge of the High Court after a 5-judge bench of the Supreme Court unanimously dismissed an appeal against his removal. Chitembwe found himself in murky waters in November 2021 after the attention of the Judicial Service Commission was drawn to several video recordings attributed to former Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko, circulated on social media discussing, among other things, the withdrawal of an appeal. On the 22nd of November, the Judicial Service Commission initiated its own motion proceedings for the removal of Justice Chitembwe. The committee, formed by the Judicial Service Commission in unanimity, found merit in the motion and declared that it disclosed gross misconduct and breach of the Code of Conduct for judges to warrant a recommendation to the President to establish a tribunal to investigate Chitembwe's conduct. The tribunal, formed by President Uhuru Kenyatta, was equally convinced that the allegations brought against Chitembwe had been proved and concluded in unanimity that his conduct was in breach of the Code of Conduct and Ethics and amounted to gross misconduct under Article 168(1)(b) and (a) of the Constitution. The tribunal recommended the removal of Chitembwe from the office of Judge of the High Court.
Honorable Mr. Justice Said Chitembwe be removed from the office of Judge of the High Court.
Aggrieved by the outcome, the embattled judge rushed to the Supreme Court for reprieve, only for the Supreme Court to concur with the tribunal, finding him in breach of the Judicial Service Regulations 2020, and has now affirmed the recommendations of the tribunal to President William Ouko for the removal of Chitembwe from office as a judge of the High Court. Serafina Robi for Prime Edition.